walking around Buenos Aires, Argentina on a random street here on YouTube, passportpapi.usa, consistently posting on YouTube. I am content maxing this year. I'm gonna post all this content. I am posting a bunch of content all the time on different platforms. Go ahead and visit my website so you can link to all of my platforms that I post content on. Two major things that I've started to do this year are posting a newsletter on Substack. Now there's a free version where, I share cool stuff about my travels, and then there's a paid version which gets more granular, and there's more utility in that. There's a lot of Google locations being shared, and just stuff that definitely is worth paying for. So that's $10 a month. Posting there 3 to 4 times a month. So for $10 you get about $3 per newsletter that I put out, which I think is completely worth it, because I do provide the value in the exact locations and advice to save you money, save you time, and make your travels easier. We're here in, I believe, Belgrano. I'm not sure. Very beautiful neighborhood, and it's a calm day. It is summertime, so a lot of people are out of the city. City is relatively empty. I like it like this because the streets are always calm, but the streets are especially calm right now. And what's there not to love? It is a little overcast right now. One thing I like about Buenos Aires is it usually isn't overcast. It's usually clear skies. So when it's overcast, that's kind of unusual. Or like it'll be like this and it'll go away. Now the video I posted yesterday, we talked about the history of Buenos Aires. We touched on it. We didn't really give a complete history on Buenos Aires. The complete history is it's a lot, but we did brush upon why I prefer Buenos Aires over other cities, and part of it has to do with it being more international. All of basically everything that goes through Argentina comes through Buenos Aires, so you're not missing out on anything. And when you go to these other places, like a lot of people like Cordoba, it's just not as walkable. It's not as beautiful. The people, they're fun, but like, what are they achieving in their life? In Buenos Aires, people achieve things. In Cordoba, it's just people don't really think about the grand scheme of the world in Cordoba and in many of these other cities in Argentina. People in Buenos Aires, since we have direct flights to other countries, other continents, and I think this is the only city in Argentina that connects to other continents. If you lived in Cordoba, you wouldn't be able to connect to other continents. So that alone is a major reason why I like Buenos Aires more. And the people that are here, they're more connected to other continents on a cultural level. So that's why I prefer Buenos Aires. I will visit other places once in a while, but I always, after like a few days, I just want to go back to Buenos Aires. I'll be honest. A place where I can maybe spend some time was Salta. It's really small. Excuse me. It's really small, and it's really walkable. There was a ton of gyms, a ton of cafes. It's closer to Bolivia, so you do have more indigenous-looking people. And the club scene there is like more casual, and I kind of like that. I liked it. I like how you can just like, oh, this is the 3 clubs everyone in the town goes to. Let's go. Okay, yeah. So it's fun for a short amount of time. For like a 1 month stay, I could stay there. But besides that, Buenos Aires, I don't know if I could stay in Cordoba for a month, honestly. And yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't love Cordoba. You have to drive everywhere. But people die by Cordoba because the people are nice there. Like, the people from Cordoba are nicer than the people from Buenos Aires. That's a fact. People from Buenos Aires, the city, are usually the least nice Argentines. But Argentines are nice. So it's like you get the worst of the best, which is fine by me. I'm fine with that. The meanest person in Buenos Aires is nicer than the nicest person in Zona Sur in Rio de Janeiro. Hands down. Rio de Janeiro had some mean... Rio de Janeiro, the people in Zona Sur, awful people. I think the worst people of all my travels. Maybe the coast of southern Brazil had worse people. Maybe they're about the same. But just people that are pretending to be people that they're not. Like, for example, parents will send their kids to like German school in Buenos Aires, and you know, these are personal accounts. Like Germans have told me this. They'll send them to German school. They won't learn any German, but they'll pretend like they're like German because they have a German last name. And then they'll pretend like they're better than everyone. And then they'll go out to the club with the people that they've known since they were 7 and stick with that same group. And they are relatively wealthy in terms of Brazil because their family owns properties. And they've owned properties for a long time. And they lack depth, and they really don't innovate, and they're just Nepo babies. That is what Rio de Janeiro was, like in Zona Sur. They were a bunch of Nepo babies. You do find some of that here in Buenos Aires as well, but not nearly as much. And it's a lot easier to meet people that come from other places. Also, Rio de Janeiro doesn't really attract industry. It only attracts tourism. You get less movement. If you want to meet cool Brazilians, usually you have to go to like Sao Paulo or something. And Sao Paulo is an awful city. It's just a bad city in terms of the aesthetics, the safety, the weather. It rains all the time. It's ugly. The skyline is really ugly. It's dangerous. In any neighborhood, you could be chased by a crackhead. It's a bad city. Look at this. I'm in like probably not the best street. I don't know. I don't even know. This is like the ugliest street I've seen so far in my whole walk. Like, look, that's ugly. And that's like the ugliest thing I've seen. There's not too many of that. So can't really complain. Like I'm just looking for things to complain about. Like that's common. The plants on the side of buildings, just green. They like their green. It's like Colombia in that sense. It's like La Condesa in Mexico City in that sense, where everything is just kind of green. Like they love green stuff, especially in the neighborhoods north of Recoleta. I just like walking. That's what I do. I just walk. Oh, what are you gonna do today, Passport Papi? Walk, observe, talk, meet. Maybe I'll meet someone. Who knows? There's not too many people here, but sometimes I meet them. I meet people sometimes. You know, like a cute girl, like working behind the counter or someplace, or there's like some bros that are like fucking around, having some brewskis, and you're just like, you pull up, you're like, oi, che. Oh man, I want to speak Portuguese so bad. That's one thing I like about Brazil. Is the Portuguese, the Brazilian Portuguese. It's the best language in Latin America. It's not the best language ever, but it's the best language in Latin America by far. The Spanish, the accents in Latin America are terrible. I like Argentine Spanish the most of all the places in Latin America, but it still sounds kind of funny. Like they sound funny. It's cute, but they sound funny. Boludo. Ah, no me jodas. They're funny. Like the women have like this like specific accent. It's not sexy. It's not sexy. But it's funny. What's the sexiest accent? I mean, Italian, like of all the Latin languages, Italian and French. Of all the romantic languages. Spanish, I don't think Spanish is sexy. There's like 4 words that are sexy. When they roll the R and when they call you papacito, that's it. It's not sexy. And anyone who says it's sexy is either biased or doesn't even speak the language. I'm not biased because I've lived in Italy. I meet a bunch of French people. I know languages. Like I've heard, I'm decent with languages. I speak Spanish, I speak Portuguese. I try to learn Italian. I've heard them speak, and I know what will sound good to everyone. Italian sounds really good to everyone. You'll rarely find a person, unless they're biased against Italians, that doesn't like Italian. And it's different where in Italy you're at. Generally, the Roman Italian is more brutta. You know, it's more brutal. It's more rough. In the South, it's okay, but it sounds pretty good everywhere. I'm just walking about. I don't know what this place is. Maybe this is a little mall. What is this? We got like a arcade in there. Huh. Zona Juegas. Oh. Yeah, it's like a supermarket too. Yeah, just walking around. I hope it doesn't rain. Oh, we'll see. All right. Look at this, mixed signals. Oh, it was showing 2. This is broken. Like, that's both of them like light up. Like the hand up top lights up too. It's broken. Like, look, if we wait long enough, like, look. I don't know. And then it'll stay there. It'll stay there. Like, this thing is completely broken. Look. Just wait for it. Yeah, look at that. They're both on. Walk, stop, walk, stop. It's like talking to a girl. Like, yes, no, yes, no. It's like, what are you saying? Ugh, indecisive. It's like, do you want to go to this restaurant? Yeah, no, yeah, no. Well, how about this restaurant? Yeah, no. No, sushi? Yeah, sushi. Would you like this roll? No. Can't win. It's just losing. It's just losing in this day and age. People talk about, oh, but like romance. Romance is dead. It's mostly dead. Unless you find like a good millennial girl. Those millennials are the last generation that are decent romancers. Unless you find a millennial girl. But, you know, guys want to date younger than them. Sucks. Maybe the generation after Gen Z will be better. Who knows? We'll see. Do you hear that? There's no noises. I love it. I love this city. Yep, just another vlog here in Buenos Aires and Argentina.